Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Age of Calamity, episode 59. We're just making our way around Hyrule, clearing out the last of these missions, going region by region. Today, I think we'll be finishing out the Lanayru region, assuming it doesn't spawn some more missions on top of us. But I suppose we should just get right cracking, and then we'll move on to Akala. Okay, I promise I'm going to try not to suck, but we'll see how that goes. Varudanio is definitely my least favorite of the Divine Beasts. Show them how it's done. Oh, and of course it has the highest kill limit. Okay, so let's do a Magma Rain on top of them. Hopefully that'll clear them out. Oh, how do I... Okay, good. You really answered my call. Thank you, Varudanio. Hello? Okay, this is... this is almost certainly my fault. I'm not very good at controlling... For some reason, it's specifically Rudania that I have real troubles maneuvering with. Like, I really don't have this much trouble with Ruta or Naboris. They're the other walking ones. Meadow is, like, obviously just, like, trivially easier to handle. Just because it flies. But, yeah, I'm not very good at it. Okay, cool. Well, that went fairly well, all things considered. Let's take care of yous. Yous guyses. I also don't like how, you know, the other Divine Beasts have a shield that I can just keep up and block most of the, you know, the smaller, more the swarming attacks, you know, from Lionels and Moblins and stuff like that. It doesn't block the larger things like Guardian Beams, but those things can usually be handled fairly quickly in other ways as well. There we go. Alright, that was good. But Rudania doesn't have a shield like the others do. He has, like, he can grab some projectiles and throw them back, which is pretty good. I don't think the other ones, like, you know, deflect the projectiles like that. But I don't think it's good enough to justify how weak it is. Because with Rudania, like, it completely sits you still, but you can still move around with the shields on the others. And, you know, there's nothing there, is there? Ah, dang it. And as far as I can tell, the only ones you can actually throw back are the Talus ones. Like, Taluses throw their big rocks at you, and you can throw those back, but not really anything else. Yeah, we'll do some of that. We'll be alright. Yeah, I don't... I do wonder how much of it is, like... Do other people feel like Rudania is more difficult? Or is it just that it's a different style and I'm just not really accustomed to how different of a style it is? Either way, doesn't seem to much matter because we got it. Let's keep this up, Rudania, if that's okay with you. So that makes me wonder, like, how they like to attribute a personality to their divine beasts. But I wondered, like, do they actually have any kind of AI in them? Because we don't really seem to get too much indication to the effect of, like, they are actually controlled by anything other than the pilots. But, oh god. 3,000 rupees. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we have the rupees. There's a proposal to repair Akala Bridge, which was devastated in the battle with the Calamity. In this time of peace, all need to do their part. As for you, find money and materials. Alright, well, I found them. With everyone's help, plus your money and resources, repairs to the bridge have started. It will take time to fully restore the flow of travelers, but it's great to see the bridge rising up. Well, that's good. On the road to recover... Oh my god! Owie! Another 5,000! Oof! Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. A goddess statue stands alone on an isle in Akala. People have vowed to build a village around the sad, solitary statue. Must be something you can do to help them. There sure is. When the house is built, the new village celebrates with a festival. The goddess statue at the heart of it all seems to smile upon the founding of this new community. Increased hearts for all characters 3. Wow. Does that include Nifa? Because she was only one away from what I thought was the max. So that's interesting. A painter traveling all over highway. Oh, we saw this one. Yeah. And he needs some lizards. Yeah. The painter drew inspiration from the materials he gave him. He's creating artistic works once more. Now he will trade you a gift and thanks whenever you bring him more materials. Well, thank you, sir. A boy who heard that Skull Lake rumors were true wants to shop at the Fang and Bone, but he's been unable to get monster parts to trade. Help the boy out and get him some. If you like.
For once, you've done well.
Ugh. Every time, man. With monster parts in hand, the boy got to shop at the Fang and Bone. It seems he really just wanted the fun of going there. However, so he gave you what he bought for free. Aw, thank you. Skull Lake Merchant's handmade Lizalfos headgear. It's designed to replicate the unique tongue and horns of the Lizalfos. Equip it and live as a Lizalfos for a while. Alright. Do I have to eat bugs? I mean, I guess Link would probably eat bugs anyway, but... Anyway. You see this Skull Lake Merchant in the middle of a battle, but he's too hungry to sell anything. And has only spices and can't eat those. Bring him some main ingredients to cook with. Wait, is he in battle, or did we see him while we were in battle? With your help, the Skull Egg Merchant made monster stew. Though it's got a bizarre color, he thinks it's seriously good creature cuisine. Give the stew a try sometime. He gave you the recipe. All stats 15%, but max health 50%. Yikes! I don't think that's worth it. Skull Lake Merchant's handmade Lionel headgear. It's almost as intimidating as a real thing. Wear it and pretend to be a proud Lionel, free to roam the world. Okay. I assume that meant like we saw him while we were in battle, and he just helped us out, I guess. But yeah, that one was worded a little weird, I thought, or maybe I am dumb and everyone else understood it perfectly. I have no idea. Anyway, fang for your buck. I like the puns. I like puns. Now that you know the Skull Lake Merchant better, he's promised to start offering something new for you. Trade with him at your earliest convenience. Well, it's convenient. What do you got for me? What'd you bring me? The merchant made an excellent offer for you, his loyal patron. From now on, he'll trade you monster extract if you bring the right materials. Huh, okay. Haven't really made much use of the monster extract, but that's probably because I don't really make much use of any of my ingredients. I know I should, but I don't. Eating a varied diet. Following Daruk's advice to build up by eating lots of different foods, Yunobo is looking to mix it up and try something that isn't rock roast. Is there anything that might satisfy his appetite? That is a suspiciously disgusting number of its monster parts. Having eaten his fill of the strange stones, Yunobo felt power surging through him like never before. He swore to put his strength toward protecting not just Goron City, but all of Hyrule. And I think I used up your power protection has increased. I guess that's like extra damage when we use that. I think I don't have enough. I don't have enough stones. That's not good. But that also means I don't have to play as Daruk just yet. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It means, oh crap, crapperoony. um. hmm Okay, which one will give me the most? They'll only give one. Okay. Sure, Daruk may be tougher than steel, but he wants to boost his endurance even more. That will mean sanding down his rough edges with the mightiest gems known to Goron. Okay. This is the first time in a while we've actually like had to worry about our ethereal stones. Like we had a ton of those for a long time. So I'm glad to see we're using them. And we get one from doing this, so um, yeah, let's do this and see where we're at. Okay, we'll open up with a big old icicle barrage. Maybe restore peace to all Hyrule. I like your attitude, Mifa. Oh, come on. Let's hit him again, I guess. Looks like there are more enemies off to, I would assume, off in this direction, because it's a longer route, and it also kind of looks like there are more enemies. So let's head on over this way. And then if we need to, we can loop back around to the north. You know what? I might as well, while I have a relatively long avenue to fire down. Oh, darn it, I don't have a good angle on that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we'll get him one way or another. What? Did I tap it? What happened? I didn't mean to just unleash it like that. Oh well, doesn't matter. Wow, special attacks already recharged, huh? I don't understand I still don't understand the water thing. Like at the top of the screen there, when I hold the fire button, it fills up with water. I really don't understand the interface for Ruta, but it's not really been an issue so far, so I'm not overly worried about it at this point. But then again, things that I'm not overly worried about have come to bite me in the butt, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes, and maybe I'll look into it between episodes. Although I don't actually know how many more missions we're going to end up doing with Ruta, because we're definitely in the end game now. Insert meme about... Who said that? Was that Doctor Strange? It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I quite like that movie. Like, a lot of people gave Endgame a lot of poopy. I actually quite liked Endgame. Like, don't get me wrong, I thought Infinity War was better. Oh, I'm sorry, they were talking. You're ready to go. Good, so am I. Oh, I I always love Mipha and Sidon together. They're just adorable siblings. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm aside from how silly the time travel shenanigans were. I guess spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen Endgame by now, then sorry, that's kind of your fault. But time travel is always kind of a weird. It's a weird topic. You got to be real careful with time travel, and I didn't like that aspect of it so much. But I don't know. As far as everything else goes, I quite liked it. I thought I thought Thanos was an interesting villain, at least in Infinity War. A little bit less so in Endgame because he was reverted back into like Space Hitler mode rather than interesting villain mode. Yeah, that's right. I'm saying Hitler wasn't an interesting villain. Um, how close are we? About halfway. Okay. I don't actually like that. I want to. I wonder if it would have been better to turn around and fight that Guardian contingent that spawned behind us. Dang it! I I always I overestimate just how wide I can sweep that beam. Strive to reach your heights one day, Mifa. Aw. I think I do have to make a lot more use of the Icicle Barrage. It's actually got a longer cooldown, I think, than the other ZR abilities. Um, Probably because it's actually really good. Well, I've got another special attack, so I might as well use it. And just completely eviscerate the Octoroks that were directly in front of me. Alright, cool. Um, yeah, I think that's all we're going to get for now. And I guess while I'm thinking about Infinity War, I feel like Thanos' problem was he was just not very creative. Because as far as I can tell, his goal, I should be very careful. The idea behind what he was doing was interesting. You know, it wasn't because he felt like killing a bunch of people, it was because he thought it would help the universe and preserve resources. But, like, they're infinity gems, and you can just make resources, presumably, right? And it also makes you, like, basically a god, so couldn't you just, like, take each inhabited planet and say, okay, you each have this little box here, and this box will generate as many resources as you need. Uh, and if you have disputes over it, then I'm gonna come and mediate your issue. Uh, and so you're gonna be in peace and have infinite resources and never have to worry about it ever again. If it really was his goal that he wanted to make sure that future generations had enough resources to go around and also to manage the populations and stuff like that. I mean, he could have done it. And it's not really even a matter of like how difficult that would be to micromanage because it's the Infinity Gems. You could do anything with those things. But they do seem to be a lot more limited in those movies than as I understand them in the comics. I haven't actually read the comics, but oh, we did it. I did it. I was talking so much about Infinity War that we finished the mission and made a tiny fraction of our rupees back. All right, cool. Um, so we need 5 of those. I wonder, is that the last of them? No, it can't be. Maybe that's the last of just the ethereal stones. Um, eh, I think that's probably a good place to call it for this episode. And in between episodes, I'll focus on upgrading. I think I'm only gonna do Rivali and Daruk. I'm not gonna worry about Hestu very much. I guess that's banking a little heavily on the fact. You know what? I'll sort it out between episodes. When we come back, we'll get started on those, and we'll make our way towards finishing Central Hyrule, which, barring this one little mission that we ran out of resources for, looks like it is, at least for now, the last region where we have stuff to do. Um, so yeah, I suppose then I will get all that set up, and I will see you all in the next episode.